In the midst of winter, everything may appear frozen, but there's life below the icy surface if you know how to look for it. That's just what the Friends of the St. Clair River did this past weekend, along with some public volunteers at the Belle River in Columbus County Park at their first winter stonefly search event.
The Winter Stonefly Search is what we hope to be an annual event. This is actually our first public stonefly search. It's a collection event where we invite families to come out and look for the winter stoneflies with us. Winter stoneflies are a really great indicator of clean, healthy water because they are just so sensitive to pollution. So if we find them here, which we have been, it lets us know that the Belle River is very clean, it's healthy, and we can just keep working to protect it and keep it that way.
Armed with nets, buckets, and bins of ice trays, the volunteers took to the shallows to see if they could find the unique insect that indicates clean, healthy water in the Belle River at Columbus County Park.
I was the kicker. So the kicker was I had to put the net in, kick up the debris, scoop it up, and then give it to someone with a bucket. It was actually amazing to see some of the life come out from underneath the rocks.
Wading through frigid waters may not seem like the wisest choice, but the stonefly is smart enough to choose this time of year where only our friends of the St. Clair River and their public volunteers are hunting them.
They've evolved to emerge in the dead of winter because they've learned that there's not many predators around this time of year to eat them up. So they're kind of divas. They're very sensitive to pollution, and so that's why we're just so excited to see them here.
The Friends of the St. Clair River provided the necessary equipment, so volunteers only needed to bring their willingness to participate. And proper winter attire, of course.
My favorite part was actually just being in the river in the wintertime. It's not something that people do, right? Having the current and kind of walking up, just something that you normally do in the summer, but actually doing it in the wintertime and feeling like just that brisk feeling of being alive. So it was kind of a very cool thing to be here when there's snow on the ground.
Our kickers were in the water, and they're the ones with the nets, scooping and collecting the substrate from the bottom of the river. And shuttlers follow the kickers along with their buckets, and they wait and they collect all of that material that the kicker has scooped up from the bottom. And then what they do is take all of that material up to our pickers on shore. Our shuttlers just dump that substrate onto a large tray, and our pickers can go through and just look for any critter that was scooped up.
Connecting with our waterways is a bonus of the winter stonefly search, but the biggest benefit is the data that's collected.
This is scientific data that we're actually going to be using. Over the years, we're going to collect this data, and then we're going to analyze it for trends. And that tells us are the stoneflies decreasing? Are they increasing? It just kind of gives us a measure of our protection efforts.
And with more volunteers available, there's more opportunities to expand efforts into other local waterways.
As of right now, this is our first and only monitoring site, but we're really hoping that with this growth and heightened interest from the public, we're going to be able to branch out into other water bodies throughout St. Clair County.
You can learn more about the Winter Stonefly Search and discover upcoming events and volunteer opportunities when you follow the Friends of the St. Clair River on social media or visit their website at scriver.org.
We're out here 52 weeks a year, out doing our thing. Winter, spring, summer, fall, you name it, we've got something going on.
The Blue Water area never fails to have something interesting going on above and below the waterline. When it comes to our watersheds and their wellness, the Friends of the St. Clair River are ready to jump in any time of year. For EBW TV, I'm Lily Campo.